Hello, everybody.
What's happening?
Hello.
Hey, it's good to see you, darling.
Good to see you. Good to be here.
Oh, nice to see you, Dario.
What's happening, Sarah? How you doing? How you doing?
The comedy scene.
What's happening? Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yep, someone's got the stream going.
Yeah, I'm doing something wrong.
Right, everyone mute your stream if you've got another device playing on, you know the rules.
I had it going when I shared it.
The thing is, I just talked over the fact that I had the exact same thing, but I was making out that you'd done it.
Man, it's true. I take the hit. I was so excited, you know.
Yeah.
I love the global comedy scene, but I can just be like, oh yeah, we've got our mate Dario coming back on from Chicago. Yeah, because that's how we roll. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I love chopping it up with y'all. This is fun.
Is Wales not cosmopolitan enough for you now, Lucy Orchard?
No, it's not. Dealt with that
now. Fair enough, yeah.
For Halloween, a witch a couple of years ago made a curse that Leon and Dario can't be on the screen at the same time without one of these buggers having internet problems.
You know, it's crazy because I've never had a full conversation with Leon ever. It's been going on 6-7 months now.
Opposites attract.
Yeah.
You're both so manly.
Man, it is wild.
Together in one hit.
Hey, if Leon can hear, I got to speak to him in third person or whatever that is. Leon, if you can hear me, I love you, my brother.
We had one episode with Leon where he had an air fan and he was denying that the air fan was causing any kind of noise. And I would bring him on, ask him a question, he'd answer, and then I'd kick him back out again.
Then it was going again. Oh, that's funny.
Right. Dario, what you've been up to whilst we bring Leon back in. So tell us what's going on in Chicago.
Yeah, well, we doing that's a lot of things happening. So we had the show was going crazy. We brought back live comedy. It was doing fantastic. Yes, Leon, what's happening? We were say
hi while you can.
We brought back live comedy. Live comedy came back and that was a success. Actually, I got an opportunity to be a new producer / host at one of the biggest Chicago comedy venues here, Zanies. And so that was supposed to start next week on the 11th. However, Chicago is back on lockdown again. So yeah, it's back. But it's a weird lockdown. It's a weird lockdown. It's only they only targeted the venues and restaurants and bars and things like that. But everything else is still open. You know what I mean? So a little bit of controversy we got going on here, but that's the world we live in. We started the process for album number 3 with Be Positive Productions, so that's underway. And we got a lot of stuff there. There's a lot of stuff that happened. We got topics on the streets. I've been learning how to do filmography and all that kind of stuff. So it's been fun since last time we talked.
Oh, fantastic. Loads going on. Ooh, God, he's so productive. I'm lucky if I wake up in the morning. Bloody hell, man. Well done, you. You got up before 10 a.m. Well done, man. That's what I'm doing in the bloody lockdown. Yeah.
Man,
you're I got an album. I'm learning videography. I'm like, oh, man. Productive.
It's fun. I just got a lot of time. That's all. I just maximize the time that I have over here. That's all.
Don't be too humble. You're being amazing. I'm just being lazy. That's what I'm doing.
Hey, no, I see you. You're not being lazy. I see what you got going on with the little journey that you're documenting there. That's inspiring. You don't realize it's very inspiring.
Oh, Sarah Slims.
Yes.
I know, you watched it. Oh my God! Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's so sweet. I thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm doing another one tomorrow. It won't be loading tomorrow, but I am. I've been thinking about recording more stuff.
Yeah. You know what? You should. You should, because just to give you a quick little story, for me, I saw that and I was like, oh man, that's really dope. And I had gone into like a little stretch where I didn't go to the gym for like 2 weeks for no reason at all. It was just I just didn't go. And I saw that you were doing it. I was like, man, let me go ahead and go to the gym. So actually I go to a different gym now. I go to LA Fitness, what they call it here. And I don't go to the one I normally go to. I went to a new one and now I like love it. So honestly, thanks to your little bit of inspiration right there, you didn't even know it. You got me back started again.
Sweet.
Absolutely.
I tell you what, over the last week, I've gone through blooming hell. I haven't had chocolate for 6 days.
Hey, that's good.
If that's not flip it, yes, that face, Leon, is correct.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so glad I'm not addicted to heroin or crack or anything, because I would be dead in a week. You know, it's bad enough trying to get off chocolate, for God's sake. Do you know what I mean?
Chocolate's hard. You know what's hard for me?
That's what we're going to be talking about this week.
Hey, it's hard for me to get off pop. I love pop soda. I love all that, man. So it's hard for me to get off of that.
It's so hard. Sugar. They say it's like crack.
It is.
I'm sure there's plenty of crack cocaine addicts
I can't wait for the next week, Sarah Slim. She'll be jacking up, burning a spoon, and she's going, do you know what? I haven't eaten in 3 days and I'm feeling fabulous. She drops another 2 now.
That's great.
Leon, let's give Leon a little bit of airtime. How are you doing, my love? What's going on with you?
Me?
Yes.
You really listen to what the yeah, not been doing much. Doing some stuff online. So I'm now in the what am I in now? The quarterfinals of some improv international improv competition. So that should be good.
Oh wow!
Team Mutant Zombies.
Find the name. I'd love to watch you do improv.
Yeah.
That's
improv.
Awesome.
The next one's the 6th.
Me too.
Well, love is strong, but
oh wow!
Friday the 6th. Friday the 6th is the next round. So yeah,
for that. Are those live competitions or is it virtual?
Yeah, online, live online.
Okay.
Yeah, they're good.
Out there.
It's good. Yeah, so we sneaked through, I think, today.
No, you didn't, Lucy. Tell him off. You tell me off if I said that, wouldn't you? You'd be like,
Leon,
which one?
You got where you're going by being present and giving it your all. So you got what you deserved through hard work and being fucking awesome.
There was no favoritism involved at all.
How much do you pay?
No, I think you should.
That's awesome. Well done. I need to get. The last few weeks I haven't been, apart from the kitchen sink. I've not. I actually thought of a new bit today. It's not ready for me to release into the world. And I've only told my friend Ali, and Ali Hancock was like, oh, so I'm not prepared to talk about it. But at least I did think about it enough to write it down.
New jokes are so, like nowadays, since we don't have a lot of live comedy and opportunity to go practice these new jokes, it's so hard to like make sure they get out and they get out the right way. You know what I mean? Like, because I have so many that's written down, but oftentimes I've tried several during the show, you know, just I'll just put it out there and let it grow from there, which I don't recommend anybody do. Like I don't recommend anybody do. Luckily for knock on wood, it's worked out, but it's tough. It's tough to come up with new stuff now. You know, this year's been really, really, really hard on everybody. You know,
it's tough to get past the editor and the critic in your head going, "That's crap."
Oh my goodness.
You know, that's harder.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what's controversial and what's not now. Like 2020, everything is controversial. You know, it's like
that's a tricky one. Yeah, I've got a couple ones that I'm looking at. I'm like, who am I even that joker? Who is this?
Yeah,
I don't really mean to take this out of them, but
and it sucks because we shouldn't have to think like that. We should just go and have fun with jokes. You know what I mean? Because I know we're not bad people. There's some people with bad intent, but like for the most part, we just trying to make people laugh. That's all.
Yeah.
No.
I'm just trying to make myself laugh, and if
I am
happy days.
I had a story I wanted to put in. So I wanted to extend my 5 to a 10, and I realised once I did my 5 properly and not just like rushed through it, that was about a 7. So I needed to fill it with another 3 to make it. And then these 3 jokes just came to me instantly after a really bad interaction with a person of the male gender. And it
being cautious there, Lucy.
She's going to write 50-minute monologue after tonight, guys.
Just go. Let us have it.
Yeah. I think you can still call them men, Lucy. You can still call them men, I think.
Yeah.
That's all right. Call them men. All right. It won't be too offensive.
When an old guy sort of talks down to you and sort of ends his sentences with like, good girl. And you're like, I'm fucking 39.
That's a tough one.
Then all of a sudden I'm sort of pulled over in a lay-by writing a text message to myself.
And another thing.
I'm not a good girl.
I'm a woman, not a girl, and I'm excellent.
I try saying... Sometimes I send messages via my iPhone and I'll say, hear me, send a text message to... Or I'll bring it up and I'll press the dictaphone button and it'll type the text for me. But, see, it just stopped my phone already. Unfortunately, it completely messed up all the words. So I was like, read that message back to me. And it was like, fish, ironing board, kitchen paper. And I was like, no, it does not. And 1 second, I set a phone off.
I cannot have...
Sorry.
No. I can't...
text messages to me.
Fish ironing board.
What the hell?
We'll work the joke out now. Right. Fish and an ironing board. How would you iron a fish?
I always thought that. I was like, why would the predictor text even put that as a sentence? Like that won't even make sense. Like get better. Like when would I ever say that in a sentence? Like that. Come on.
Exactly.
I hate it when you type a word that is a word, like somebody's name, and then it changes it, and you type it again, and it changes it again, and you go, I'm the human, you're just a phone.
Yes.
I'm typing it. Leave it alone.
You know the crazy part is I thought about at one point, I think about like turning off the predictor text thing, but then I realized I'm not that good at spelling anyway. So I'd be far worse if I took it off. And actually sometimes I say certain words just to see how it's spelled. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. Good for that.
Have you realized, I want y'all to think about this word. Just think about this word. I've never seen the word nincompoop spelled out. And but I saw it like 2 weeks ago and I was like, that is the funniest looking word ever. Like it's funny to say. And I never seen it spelled out. I was like, how do you spell nincompoop? So all I said was like nincompoop in the phone. And I just wanted to see it. It's really funny. I don't know.
You've just given me an idea to go in the question jar next week. I'm going to get everyone. I put it in the jar and be like, right, just random spelling words, like spell effervescent and nincompoop.
Yeah. just put words. Just funny words. Just the funniest words you could think of. Put it in the jar and then have it come out and see how it's spelled. I think that's a funny thing.
Yeah,
I think that's how David Bowie wrote his songs, isn't it?
I mean, there's a lot of words I don't know too. So I've done many
quickly
interviews.
Look at the chat. So we've got. Let's just say hi to Greg. So Greg, hello, well done for watching.
That is a cracking profile pic.
What about that second? You never get that one spelled right.
Sergio.
That's a LinkedIn picture. I don't understand the question. I think this one's for you, boy.
Yeah. So the Bears and Saints. The Chicago Bears is the American football team. Big sports town here in Chicago. They're playing right now, so that's what that reference is.
I thought it was
Wrigley Field.
No. They did play at Wrigley Field at one point. But the Bears did play at Wrigley Field at one point. They did.
I thought it was a genuine question.
I got that I know everything I know about Chicago from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
There you go. There you go. That's a good movie for Chicago historical references. That's a very good point.
I thought it was a real question. I thought it was like Saints go to caves sometimes, don't they? Saints hide in caves, and Bears sometimes goes to caves. I thought maybe like Saints and Bears get fighting. Hermits. Sometimes the Saints could be a hermit. The Bears in there. I thought maybe it happened all the time.
Bonus point, Leon.
The funny thing is that Leon is very right in thinking like that though. Like the Bears are not the best team, so we might go hide in the cave. You know what I mean? we aren't the best.
So, that's where your brain went, Leon. That's awesome.
You shouldn't have. They shouldn't have called it. Why would you call a team the Saints? As soon as you start fouling or swearing, you can't be the Saints anymore.
Well,
you go ahead. Go take the points. We don't need them. Yeah, we're generous. Yeah,
the Saints used to be so bad. They used to be called
world that didn't have social media. Therefore, people could claim to be a fucking saint. Now, every Snapchat, Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, it's all on there. There are no more saints in the Saints, I bet you.
No. Well, they had a rough offseason. Things got pretty hot here in the States. Their quarterback didn't have a good press meeting conference. So
what did he do?
He made a stupid statement in regards to Black Lives Matter, which was very insensitive. And then he went back and apologized. His teammate came and rallied around him. But the crazy part is like this guy, the quarterback, is like one of the best quarterbacks in history. And before this, he was like one of the most liked people. So he made this stupid comment and we were all like, what the hell? Like, what happened? Like, why did you say that? So, So I hope they lose.
It's either going to be that or it will be sexual assault. One or the other, isn't it?
I mean, look, and you know what's crazy is like you don't even know which one is worse to pick. I mean, like, listen, I would say, just you at that point, just jump off a bridge. If you just jump off a bridge, you
remove yourself from public life, maybe. Maybe don't just kill yourself, but remove yourself from public life.
Either way, the crucified, isn't he?
Look, shoot,
I'm being generous.
Yeah, you are being generous. Yeah. I'm coming for heads. You know.
Hello,
die.
You know what's crazy?
Fellow Joke Pit presenter has just messaged. Could be worse. Could be the past. And because Alex is showing off that he knows about American football from Shrewsbury. We thinking this place in the hood or a ghetto or something. This guy, he knows his biscuits.
I like Alex already because screw the Pats. Nah, man. They're the Patriots. They're horrible. The Patriots. They're Tom Brady. I don't know if you heard this guy, this pretty boy here in America, played for that team for 20 years and won Super Bowl. It probably is the greatest quarterback of all time, but forget him. I don't like the team. They just won too many times, so.
Every year, the Hallmark Channel do the Kitten Bowl, where they have a load of kittens in a big made up room that's made to look like a Super Bowl. And every year there's a Tomcat Brady. So that's where my knowledge of this book ends.
I'm going to have to YouTube that right now. That sounds.
Yeah, go ahead.
That sounds made up.
You know what? I'm sure that cat and Tom Brady probably look alike. I mean, probably Tom Brady. I think he's married to the model Gisele Bündchen. I think he's married. Yeah.
I think he's got himself a supermodel.
Yeah, he's. I mean, of course he does. He got the pretty boy hair. He got the always 5 o'clock shadow. I don't know. He just.
I don't remember what he looks like. I'm gonna have to see if he is that hot to get Gisele.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, money talks too.
Well,
now.
It brings us back.
I mean,
very famous.
Yeah.
It brings us back to the famous question that Mrs. Merton asked, and it's like, do you see in millionaire football star Tom Brady?
Yeah.
He's not. I wouldn't kick him out of bed though. He's not. I mean, he has got a little bit of a serial killer vibe.
Yeah. He does.
Just a little. You can have a little bit, can't you? A little bit, sorry.
Just a little bit.
Like exciting.
Nudge.
A touch of the serial.
Nudge.
You know what it is? It's this. He got that thing, the cleft. What they call that in the chin? That's the thing that people go crazy over that, man.
Yes.
Why? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Hole. It's an unsuccessful hole on your head.
Yeah, right. That's all it is. That's all it is. And people hate on it.
Why?
Sometimes I wish I had that. Then I realize I'm black. I'm cooler.
We also had a comment that says that We had a comment that was sent in just to give condolences to us Brits regarding the loss of Sean Connery, which is a terrible loss. But I'm mourning the loss of comedian Bobby Ball more for his services to the entertainment industry. Bobby Ball, we salute coronavirus. You're a horrible, horrible thing for doing that. If you get to look up Cannonball and play the song together, I play it every week, and I'll even put the link in the chat later. It's one of the most uplifting songs you'll ever get on Comedy Duo. So Bobby Ball, this one's for you. We're going to crack on with the questions, because remember, this is meant to be a game.
Oh yeah, let's get
right now.
Kitten Bowl! Is that the game? Kitten Bowl!
That's the game.
We were all up there.
Leon, I am fascinated. I'm intrigued. What is your question this week?
Nope.
Right, who's going first?
Leon. I want to see what he's got. He's been mixing it up brilliantly recently.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. I like that.
Colourful.
Is it Pride?
Those are the type of bags that
Pride or the NHS. He's doing it for one of them. Get a question out, Leon. Let's have a go.
It's not bright enough for Pride. There's not enough glitter for Pride.
Yeah, understated Pride.
Oh,
right.
You're asking a question then, or what?
And don't get back.
Yes, ask the question, Leon. Go on, get your question out, sweetheart.
Question. Okay, here we go. What is the best yellow thing? What's the best yellow thing?
Ooh, good question.
Yellow thing. I mean, are we including the sun? I think
is the sun yellow?
That's a good question. I don't know. Is the sun
yellow? No one
yellow?
knows because you can't look at it.
You can't look. It might be just a big white thing. You know what I mean? Or it could be orange. I don't know. If it's yellow, I'm going with the sun. But if not, I'm going with Crush pineapple drink. That is here in Chicago. It is a fantastic drink. Crush is a pop here in Chicago. Primarily, it's everywhere, but we love it here in Chicago. That is by far the best yellow thing. I don't care what anybody says. First thing came to my mind was pineapple Crush. It's fantastic. I bet you Sergio in the chats, he probably can understand what I'm talking about.
Rubber chicken's a good answer.
Look, wow, that's a good answer. Mine is
a good answer.
There's no other acceptable answer.
I'm holding back.
Okay, should I do my answer?
Sarah, what
go on,
yours, darling?
Okay.
The
internet's gone. Right. Okay. In junior school, there used to be it was meant to be sponge. It was meant to be vanilla sponge that we'd have with custard, and it was bright yellow. And that with custard that had stayed there for a good few hours. It kept heating under the lights, so it had a skin like that thick. Custard I could live without, but the sponge, that's the best yellow.
I like the way you think. I didn't even think of that, because now that I think about it, there's this thing called yellow cake. That's fantastic. I don't know.
Me and Sergio think alike, because Sergio's like Twinkies.
Yeah.
Similar. But...
Yes, Sergio is on it. He's right, man. I ain't even think about that.
He's mine.
Yeah, that's the best yellow. Lucy, what have you got?
Right. So you know.
Top.
High-vis jackets. So think that kind of material, but you can get really thick padded jackets and when I used to work festivals and events, when you're walking around and it's cold and it's dark, you can wear them when you're working on a festival crew, and they've got really big kits, and we used to call ourselves the Special Brew Crew because we'd always have 2 cans of lager in both pockets. You couldn't see storage, quite funky. And I was not working. I was in Glastonbury, the festival, and they suddenly stopped everybody. going through one bit and you had to go back on yourself about 10 minutes.
Oh, God.
The guy saw me in that jacket, assumed I was on shift, and he was like, come on, mate, you can come through. I have gotten through so many security gates by simply wearing this padded jacket, because it's more than just wearing a high-vis like tabard. It's a proper crew jacket. So when you work, it keeps you warm, and when you're not working, it gets you where you need to be.
That's a slogan, actually. That sounds like a slogan. Take out a commercial for that. That was good.
That is a commercial, and that's a commercial that Special Brew can only dream of having the class to have that kind of advert. We get through security.
Yeah,
right. Familiar with the drink Special Brew. It's a can of lager, but it's about 9-10%. And it's usually drunk by people that are currently between addresses that are sleeping on a bench.
Between addresses. Oh, goodness. Yeah. I love the way Lucy put that. Between addresses. I like it.
Difficult place. Right.
Oh.
I want.
Sarah, do you want to get a question out the sieve of truth?
I will.
I haven't done my yellow one yet. I haven't done my yellow one.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Leon.
Sorry, Leon. We thought Lucy had won that round. Sorry, love.
I'd say my favourite thing is the yellow submarine.
Okay.
Because
right, next.
Oh,
I was going to give an explanation as well.
Wow.
Come on, Leon. Give us your explanation. Come on.
Come on, good girl. Give me a chance.
Yellow Submarine was a good song.
Let me get my phone out. Alexa.
No, because I like the Yellow Submarine. Because submarine, so you get the submarine, right? You've painted it yellow, must have cost a lot of money, right? Beautiful, bright yellow, and it spends all its time underwater when no one can see it. Like even other submarines can't really see it. So I like that attention to detail, that extra bit of spending money, really just to show fish. Fish will come and go, that's nice and bright and yellow. Nobody else will get to see it, so that's why I like it. Good
Never
use
thought about that.
Money.
That is another functional thing. That was a good one. That's good. If you could be hidden in the water, that's I'm all for it.
I love you, Dario. You were like, we're all going, okay. I was like, I love that. It's the best. I love it. Sorry, Leon. I'm always right.
You is saying eggnog. He's from Durham in the UK. And he probably knows as much about eggnog as we do. Eggnog is something that the Americans drink in TV programs, and we all think, oh, looks a bit thick.
Yep, it is. And I don't drink eggnog, but shout out to the people that do. I can't do it.
I did a homemade eggnog recipe for Christmas a couple of years ago, and it's basically 99% cream. It's cream with alcohol in.
Yes, that's it.
Is it eggs in it? Is there eggs in it?
Yeah, egg yolk.
Yeah. It is eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, egg.
That's a nice yellow. Yeah, of course, because that was the answer to the question. But it was nice, but I could feel my arteries hardening.
No, y'all can have that. Nope.
Oh no. Right. Should I do a question, Lucy?
Yes, go on, Sarah. Go on, get a question out.
Get that taste out of your mouth, that eggnoggy taste. Right, here we go. Leon can take the piss out of my question now. Here we go.
Oh, I love it.
Right. Oh, okay. This is a regional one. Scone or scone?
I mean, scarn or scone?
Yes.
Scone is a food, right?
They're both a food.
Oh.
Yeah,
they're both the same thing.
It's a modern version of your biscuit.
Okay.
Well, in the UK, it's like a cake, a very, very dry cake. Okay. I don't know if we can even call it cake. It's a use for flour.
Okay.
It's disgusting. But do you call it? But some posh people call it scone.
Okay.
Some other people call it scone. So which way? What do you reckon? Scone or scone?
Look, I would say scone just because it sounds like something I heard before. I feel like I've eaten a scone before. Like I don't know. I felt like I had one. Like scarring seems like something that you do when you want to hurt somebody. I'm scarring you. I don't know. Scone. I'm pretty sure I had a scone. Yeah, that's my answer. Scone.
What do you say, Leon?
It's clearly
scone. Scone.
Okay, you go first.
I know it's got the extra E on the end, but scone. Scone.
Okay, Lucy?
Not just me, but the whole world agrees that it's scone. Because otherwise, how would you have the joke? What is the fastest hake in the world? Scone.
Well done. She's got it. I was just going to wind you up because it's scone or scoon. But are you posh or common? Common people say scone. If you're posh, you say scoon.
This is another reason why I need to say words into Siri, into my phone, just so I can know what it is. So
we will never have to put ourselves through that again. It's gone.
It's gone. Yeah, Alex is on the ball here.
That terrible pressures. I take it all back, Leon. I take it all back. It's harder than it looks. Right, who's going next, Lucy?
Right. All right. I wrote this because I knew what my answer was already. When was the last time you fell over?
Oh, this is a good question.
Ooh.
Yes. So I have this thing called fall rate, and I have a very low fall rate, which is a good thing. I haven't fallen in like 7 years. Honestly, haven't fallen in like 7 years. And I can tell you the last time that I fell. I got on the skateboard just to see what I could do, bust my shit wide open. It was like, I just couldn't do nothing. That was the last time I fallen. And so I don't fall a lot.
Dario, would you mind awfully if I asked what your age is?
36. So if I fell now, I'd hurt myself very badly.
I think falling off his skateboard at 29 is just about acceptable, isn't it?
That was the last acceptable year to do that. You know?
Yeah, you were right to do that at 29. 86, like, oh no, don't do that to yourself. Although, don't want to be ageist.
Nah. No, I'm gonna be ageist because, like, if I fall now, I can already tell you my hip hurt thinking about it. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm scared. I got this thing. I say, weebles wobble, but don't fall down.
We have that saying too.
It applies. It's universal.
Main reason I've stayed overweight all these years.
You had a cartoon series, Weeble.
Really? Interesting. I need to find this. It's my spirit animal.
Leon, I'm really fascinated to know about yours because I don't know why. Every time I think about you answering a question, I always put you in Malaysia and surrounded by jellyfish and monkeys. I always think there's going to be something like I was walking through a jungle, fell over an anaconda.
No, this is a bit more. So they have like trampoline parks here. Trampoline parks where you go on trampoline for little kids.
Yep.
So I took my little daughter. So she's 6, right? It's a kids' place. So it's trampoline parks, kids, soft play. Everything's got padding on it, right? So I hadn't been for 3 years because 3 years before when I took my daughter, I actually broke my finger. So see how it doesn't fit quite properly? This one over here. I broke my finger in a soft play area 3 years ago. So I've only just put the courage to go back.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And I did fall over a lot. And I did panic that I was going to cause myself another injury. And my little 6-year-old was picking me up going, it's okay, don't be scared.
Yeah. Hey, look, that's a real thing.
Oh, soft.
I don't blame you. That stuff is scary.
The word
bouncing,
that
kids
they
flying
put
this
into
way.
making that place safe for children, and you break a finger. Brilliant.
It is bad. See, and then everyone else was fine. I was crying. That was 3 years ago. I've faced my fear now. I'm back in the soft play area. I faced it. Faced it now.
They have a whole bunch of crazy things.
Well done.
Man.
You can imagine Liam walking through the door. I can do it. I'm going to bounce today. I'm doing it.
He's got American football helmet, shoulder pads. He's water wings. He's got cricket protectors on his shins. He's like, come on, kids. Daddy's going to bounce.
Yeah. You won't beat me, trampoline.
2-year-old landed on my leg and I fell over.
Those things, man, kids will go crazy there. They just bounce. Have you ever seen some of those bouncy trampoline things have trampoline dodgeball too? Like, that's just too much going on.
I went into that bit and I was trying to say, right, calm down, everyone. Just calm down. Yeah. It's not competitive, this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
3-year-olds kept trying to hit me with it. I said, no.
Yeah.
If you don't know the injuries you can cause here, just let's take it down a level.
I've broken a finger.
Yeah, I broke my finger. You got to do that. You got to do the example. It don't stand up. Yeah, you got to do that.
I did tell everyone I did it doing basketball. See, so I had to tell everyone it was basketball because a soft play area, you're just not going to get.
Yeah,
it's not float very well with your mates.
No street cred if you brought on trampoline.
Basketball.
If you need to know where he lives according to your broken finger, because that's how you show. That's Michigan. You say that's Ann Arbor. That's Detroit.
That's man. No, Detroit is somewhere over here. Detroit is somewhere over here. Detroit is over there somewhere. Sorry to anybody from Michigan or Detroit, but that is Wax City. Detroit, Motown is the only thing that's cool.
Motown's pretty cool. If you're only going to be famous for one thing.
I found out a fascinating fact about, the reason why they put the car factories there was because it's so cold and the factories get so hot, it keep the factories cold. And I was like, yeah, that's a really good idea, because that's before air conditioning. Gotcha. Back in the day. I was like, it's like somebody thought about it. Good.
That's crazy to think that that's the only useful thing out of Detroit. Is the reason that it's cold, so they put the factory there because there's nothing else cool about it.
I love it.
I love it. People were working there going, why have they put this here? It's friggin' freezing. And they were we did it on purpose?
Yeah.
That's what that sounds like.
It makes sense, though. It makes total sense. You think about it. Father Christmas, where did he put his elf factory? North Pole, freezing cold. Elves will work faster, make all the toys better.
Driving bastard.
He was. They don't talk about that side of Santa Claus, man. They don't talk about that with Santa Claus.
Santa is not union. Santa is not union. That's why he had to put it up there, because if you were union, you weren't being able to get your site there, so he had to go.
Yeah.
No laws, no tax in the North Pole. No tax, no laws.
Hey, that's a smart business plan. It's a smart business plan, really.
That's the Netflix Christmas film I want to see, when the elves revolt against Santa.
Wouldn't that be something?
Meetings for hours. That's the Christmas film we deserve.
That is actually. I would watch that in a heartbeat. Actually, I think that'd be fantastic.
Very good.
Netflix, if you're watching, we'll do this as a team, yeah, guys. We'll do this.
I'll be standing there.
I want to be.
It could be called Slade in Dagenham. That's the film about unionising. That's a union film.
We'll take it.
Try to keep it topical. Right. Leon can't be trusted round a trampoline. Right, Dario, when did you last fall over, love?
Yeah, it was 7 years ago. Shoot, that was at least.
Oh, when you were skating?
Yeah, a skateboard. Yeah. That was it. Never again. Nope.
Okay, so Bridgman, please. I want to hear this. Bridgman, when did you fall over?
Well, I was trying to think, and I realised accidentally that my falling over story is fairly cool, because I don't know if I mentioned this, guys, but I did CrossFit a few years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm surprised I've lasted this long before I told you all that I used to do CrossFit. Wow. And I had to give up a couple of years ago because I hit my back. And hello. That's the monster of CrossFit going, CrossFit.
Yeah.
And I decided, like, this is what I do, right? I'll decide to do something really tough physically and think, yeah, I'll train towards that. Apply for it, don't train towards it. And then on the day, it's like, oh my God, this is going to be really tough. So I did this a really tough SAS thing locally called the Fan Dance, where you walk up Pen y Fan, which is the highest peak in South Wales. You walk that twice. It's like really grueling. The SAS, the Marines, do this as a practice one. And I'm like, yeah, I reckon I could do that. Sarah cannot do that. Everyone else surged ahead. And it's proper hard guys, like fit people and fit women as well. And little old me, little as wide as I'm short, started going, oh, this is fun, isn't it? And like no one else is looking at you in the eye because they were like, we're going to win, and I'm like, it's 4 a.m. and we're going to climb a mountain. This is going to be great. And by the time I got to the top, it started snowing. I didn't have the right boots. No. I fell over, I don't know how many times. And I was genuinely at the top. It took me 40 minutes to do like 100 yards. And I'm like, I think I should go down now. I hadn't even reached the first summit and there's like 3 of them. I'm like, and it took me, so that's the last time I fell over. Multiple times on the top of a mountain I had no right being. But I got a nice pitch magnet out of it.
Yeah. I'm a bit like that. Tough. Yeah, it is. I signed up for this 100K. So 100K run, like back-to-back marathons.
Oh man, 100K.
This summer. But it got cancelled because of COVID. I wasn't that ready anyway. But now it's been moved to next summer. And they've decided it was supposed to be 2 days, 50K each day, so a marathon each day. And then they decided they were just going to say, because of COVID, what we'll do is just put it all in the 1 day. So now it's 100K in the 1 day.
What?
It's like, okay, yeah, that's going to make it quite tough.
Oh, where
100K?
Come and watch.
Yeah, so it's 2 marathons. So it's it's the Canterbury, what do you call it? Canterbury Trail. The one that they did in the
Dario, coming over, yeah? Coming over. We're going to be on the sidelines. Go, come on, Leon.
No.
You can do it.
That's about all. Ain't no way in the world. 100K? No. 100K? No, man. It take like 5 hours to run 26K. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It'll probably take me a day. I'll be there a day. It'll be a whole day.
10K.
Yeah.
A day.
And that's when I'm being fast.
You're gonna be skinny as hell by the time it's all done. Like, okay, no, man.
By the time it's done.
I play my Pokemon game a lot. On my Pokemon, it tells me how much I've walked, and that earns me extra points in the game. And during the midst of lockdown, where we were in proper lockdown, it said, "Congratulations, you have walked 0.2 kilometers this week."
Is it being sarcastic?
No.
Yeah, well done. You walked 0.2 kilometers.
Well done.
That's my speed right there.
That's what my phone does to me. My phone's like, oh, well done. You've done some exercise. And I'm like, shut up, Norbert.
Yeah. Right.
Technology is too sarcastic now. They do like things where it says congratulations, you've walked 4 steps or something. My phone keeps going stuff like you need to do another 400 steps to do your 400 steps in this 1 hour.
Yeah. You know what?
You've got 100K to do next year.
Yeah.
Or it'll buzz to say that I've done, like, I've just done 10,000 steps, but I'll be sitting and it will buzz saying I've just done 10,000 steps and I haven't been moving.
Are you sure?
You tracking?
You can move in your pocket though. If you had your hand in your pocket.
You know what? I got the Apple Watch. And the Apple Watch, if you sit too long, it'll tell you to stand up. And like, to me, I feel like that's too much. Like, that's too much. No. I don't want that.
For me. I'd be like, no, thank you. I'll tell you
where on your own.
Yeah. Right.
Exactly. If it was me, I'd be sat somewhere in and the phone would, you need to get up, and I'm like, you need to go yourself.
You need to go. And here's the worst part. Here's the worst part about it. Here's the worst part about it is when you get up, it'll say, "Congratulations, you stood up." What? Like, what?
You're off the sofa.
Yeah.
You've walked afraid.
Right, can we all say hello, Annette? Hello, Annette.
Hey, I like it. Just ask for your shout out. I like that.
I love it. Yeah. Moxie, that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's Moxie. I'm going to go
on. You know, on Netflix.
Pre-show and ask for some shouts out.
The worst thing is on Netflix. You get this on Netflix where it says, "Are you still watching?"
Oh,
I always sound sarcastic. So are you still watching? Whatever it is. Are you still watching Only Fools and Horses? It's 2020. That's what it comes up on my screen. You haven't seen it by now.
There are other sitcoms.
Why are you still watching this? Get over it.
Yeah. I feel like it's true. That's a disrespectful ass question to be asking too. Look, if I pay money a month, hell yeah, I'm still watching. Maybe
I am. I watch what I like.
Yeah, right. Don't worry about me.
Mental Netflix. I watch what I like.
Right. I pay for my internet and I pay for the subscription. Don't worry about when I'm watching. Don't worry about it.
Watch again? Question mark.
Don't worry about yourself.
I might do. I like it.
Yeah, you gonna get your money. You'll get your money. Slow down.
Oh, I love Netflix. Oh, you Willow. Hello, miss.
Netflix is a wormhole.
Right, my last time that I fell over. Back to the question. It wasn't that long ago. I just finished shopping in a supermarket, and you can get big shopping trolleys, or you can get the short, the ones that are still the same height but they're smaller. And I was walking back to the trolley park, and I saw a friend of mine on the other side of the car park. So I thought, what I'll do is I'll speed up, I'll jump on the handlebars and look pretty cool. The trolley went woo, and I went bam, and I just had to style it out like.
Those hurt. Your ass, your soul, everything.
Mainly your soul.
Yeah, mainly the soul. Hey, but Lucy said she stuck the landing though. She stuck.
I'd love to say that this was when I was a kid, but this was May.
Oh man, this was few months ago.
It's because of the lockdown. Months ago. That's what it was. You're just enjoying lockdown. I can't do this anywhere else. Whee!
That was our fun during the lockdown. Like that's ridiculous.
That's the kind of thing you do now during the lockdown. Just to make sure you can feel something.
Yeah.
Can I still feel things?
I've fallen over. I've tripped on a towel in a bathroom, fell over, and fell against a raised shower. When you sort of the bit where the corner tray of the shower, landed on it, broke 2 ribs.
Oh,
yeah, Lucy. Keep it
I don't fall over often,
but when you do,
I remember sitting in the ER, and the doctor said, "You don't do anything physical, do you?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm a truck driver. I will need these ribs." And I was crying because I'd only just started the job. I was like, I think I'd been in the job 2 weeks, and I was like, I can't. This can't be true. I need to go to work. And he was like, "You're not going to work. Here's some more beans." And I was like, no.
Lucy is a cold.
I need to go work.
Lucy is a dope truck driver. I saw the video that you posted. It's like a memory that you posted, Lucy, about you driving that truck, and you had to get it in that tight space. That's man. Yeah, that's tough.
6,000 views. Big hit in Italy.
Man.
The best thing about that video is the fact that at the very end you can see my mate is already in, so it looks like I'm the first one that went in, but not a lot of people notice at the end it pans and there's Mark's truck already in. There was no way I was going to be the first one in.
Oh wow, you cleared it pretty easily though. It looked like that was easy.
Easy as getting out of the shower.
We were on Bon Iver, and you're meant to just reverse side and everyone unloads one by one, but we were unloading, performing and leaving all on the same day. We did not have time to do a slow loading. We all needed to be in, unload and go. And the best thing is we beat the buses, and it's very rare to beat the buses because buses can go faster than trucks, but they got lost. So we were in unloading, and the manager turned up and the trucks and absolutely freaked out. Where are the trucks? We're going to be late. The gig's going to be cancelled. And we were like, already unloaded, mate.
Wow.
Chillin', mate. We unloaded, innit? I love that. I bet I'd love to see the one where you're like, squeak, was that handbraking round squeak in there? Show how to do it, Lucy, innit?
I bet you were all just sitting there, weren't you? We're all sitting there. We're all sitting here. We'll sit here. And he'll come in. Right? We'll just be like, hey.
Yeah.
Quiet. Don't like the cigarette yet. Not yet.
Yeah.
People on the corner. He's coming.
That's funny. That's funny.
Another hello to, we're going to quickly have to say hello to Amanda. I hope all the people we're saying hello to will come back this time next week and watch every episode of Big Wolf.
Yeah, what's happening? Amanda.
So hey to Amanda Dick, Paul Robinson, and then Paul Robinson asked a very strange question. Hey, new to this, but then he's asked, hey, are we talking about work or something else? The premise of the game is we all just answer silly questions and make each other giggle. There's not much more to it than that, really.
That's it.
We're all talking about work for the last 5 minutes. So
if you caught in at that part, it's about work. Yeah.
This is not a Zoom call. We're not all in work. This isn't like a Zoom call for sales meeting or anything like that. We're all trying to talk about our targets.
Yeah, right.
We were all lazy.
Yeah, for real.
I'd say we've got time for one more question from the Pride gift bag. Support your NHS gift bag. And one more group question, and then we'll fire Dario special.
Here it comes. Okay. When you walk into a pub, bar, nightclub, what is the first sign it is good? So you walk in, you see something. How would you know it's a good bar, pub, club, whatever?
Good question.
If the music is already good, then if the music is good, man, then I know it's lit. Also, this might be a little bit shallow, but if the people there look sexy, look good, I'm talking about guys and girls. If they all looking good and sexy, then it's about to be on. Like, but if you walk in,
if they all look good and sexy, you're there too early.
Yeah, right. Well, that's a good one.
When you walked into the room, when you're in our virtual room tonight, Darry, you were like, "This is some sexy nightclub."
Let's get it. Hey, I'm here. I'm hyped.
I'm holding on to the cat right now. That's how sexy I am.
Sarah's wild.
She's gone.
Hey.
She's like, I want no part of this.
I like Shane. Shane, I know I'm right on that one, brother.
He is right. You are right.
Yeah. You walk in there and it look like it's a monster in there, then it's time to leave. It's time to go. Oh no. If they look like they still dressed in Halloween and it's Christmas time, then you're probably not in the right spot. It's probably not fun.
You're in Detroit. That's where you are.
Yes. You in Detroit. Oh, hey, Detroit. I'm sorry, y'all.
I feel safe saying that because I'm not even in America.
Hey.
If I was in America.
Yeah, I like Paul's answer right there. The fact that I managed to get past security.
How old are you, Paul?
Wanted 20 states.
Oh man, what y'all think? I sort of throw it on.
Lucy, your internet went then.
What?
Yeah.
What? Your internet went.
Sorry. It is so windy. If it's really windy, the internet blows away.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn. How it works.
I've been a bit windy today, so sorry about that. It's probably...
This is Chicago, the Windy City. So
Windy City. If it looks clean, that's for me. If your feet aren't sticking to the carpet, if you can't see like food left on the tables and there aren't just plates and glasses everywhere, if they've been keeping the place clean, then I think, okay, this is probably okay. But there's where you just walk in and we have a thing over here that if they have a big banner outside that says playing Sky Sports, I won't go in. I'm snobbing. I won't go in.
Yeah, I wouldn't go in there if they're playing sports inside of a club or something like that. No, you better.
It's hard to dance when they've got football on in the background.
Yeah. I'm trying to dance.
Yeah, and they're like, "Can you move out of the way, please?"
Yeah.
Daddy.
Yeah. This ain't no game.
Yeah. Well, sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. I was looking at. And so wind is a real thing.
That's Amanda. I just realised, Amanda. I didn't realise you had Amanda Jane. I didn't know your name was so fancy. That's Amanda.
Now you'll take it seriously.
Yeah, right.
Now I'm listening. It's Amanda. It's Amanda. Sorry, Amanda. We didn't realise it.
And Shane thinks that we've got the end of the American hurricane. The arse end.
The ass end. Well, what do we get then? We get the.
You don't want to get. I'd rather have the ass than the other bit of the groin. You don't want that in your face.
I am not bad. That's a very true thing.
The groin end of something. Is that a thing?
Is there an
ass end? There must be a groin end.
Yeah,
the groin first.
End of the hurricane. No one wants that.
He said, "Go in, groin first." That might catch you a case. I don't know.
For me, with nightclubs, now that I'm an old fart, I'm not far. Paul has said he's 45. I'm 47, Paul. So for me, what makes a really good... Yes, I am. I haven't even got makeup on, Dario.
Stop it. No, you're not. You playing.
Correct. Reaction. For me, the best nightclub is the one that starts at 3 p.m. because that's the best night out now. Once you hit 45, you're like, I want to be out with the girls at 3 p.m., cocktails, done, food, home and in bed by 10 p.m. Awesome. That's my favorite kind of nightclub.
I agree, but I'm still thrown off. There is no way in hell you 47. I refuse to believe that.
Nope. I'm 47 and a half. I'm going to be 48 in February.
Stop it. What?
COVID years don't count.
Someone is furious about that. We've got an angry face. Me too.
I cannot believe this might be one of the biggest shocking news bits I've ever heard in 2020. Like this is up there.
We know you're in America because I don't think there's a person in Great Britain I haven't told yet. I just squeeze that fact into every conversation to get this kind of reaction. Everybody, what's Dario?
Sarah does stand-up.
I'm so shocked right now. Like
Sarah does a stand-up about her mum, and I can imagine her going, "I'm 43, you know."
Yeah.
I mean,
when I was 43, I
did. Wow. That is, I'm the most shocked. Okay, all right. I just like that is you. You look fantastic at that, man. What the hell? I want to.
Let's just. Whilst Dario cools down and Sarah just records this bit so she can play it over to herself over and over again. Leon, you've already mentioned in Malaysia that you can only buy drinks in a bucket. So I mean, what's a good sign of a club for you?
In Malaysia, generally, not too many rats. We have lots of rats running around here. So less rats is good. There's always going to be rats, but the least rats. If the rats don't run over your feet, that's a good sign.
What?
They often have the rats running around, but often they will just run over your feet. Especially if you're eating chips and they've fallen down. They're quite big. You don't really want to step on them.
Oh my goodness! No,
have you ever seen a king rat? Over there. Do you know what a king rat is?
King rat, a big rat.
No, a king rat is where, if rats are in a confined space and they get all tangled up and all their tails get tangled up and they end up looking like one big rat, but it's lots of rats tied together. That's a king rat.
I've not seen
what? Is that a real thing?
That's a real thing. Google it. Yeah.
No, I'm afraid. Let me Google it right now. I'm Googling live now, y'all.
You'll never believe what a king rat is. Click.
King rat sounds kind of
the other thing that a king rat is, it's like the Masons for comedians. Water rats are basically, it's a secret Masonic system of male comedians, and if you're king rat, it means you're the president of the comedians society, because rats backwards is star. So that in the UK is a very old, and there is a female version of it, and I am going to get myself involved in it. I'm going to shoehorn myself into that. There's a secret society. I want in.
Go ahead. Be the queen rat. Be the queen rat. You go ahead and do that. I don't want to be the queen.
Ray just mentioned elbows ready.
I did Malaysian versions of seagulls.
That is exactly what it is.
Versions of our seagulls.
Malaysian rats.
Yeah, so we've got seagulls that will take your food, like they're violent about it.
Yeah, see here in Chicago, we got pigeons that'll do that. Like we got pigeons that just don't give a damn. You know what I mean? They just they'll take your food, they'll take your purse. Bold. Yeah, they are bold. They don't care. They don't care at all. Pigeons out here, crazy. You can walk, like these birds out here, you can walk right up to them. They won't move. Instead, they'll come after you the closer you get. It's like, wow. Yeah, what kind of bully shit is this?
And they're huge.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, what of it? I'll have your ice cream. I'll have your chips.
You do. Here we get the monkeys as well. Sometimes you have to threaten to kick the monkey in the face, but it won't.
Oh my God! See, Leon, I commend you, brother, because I couldn't do all that damn wildlife just walking around in the streets. Hell no.
You just threaten them. They go if you threaten them.
Yeah, but what if they threaten back? What if they threaten back? Like
they do. They got big fangs.
Oh no!
You just gotta go for them. They go crazy. But yeah, you're always taller than them, so they go eventually.
Yeah, but see, like I got limits to my threatening. Like I can only put on the show for too long until they come after me. And I'm like, okay, all right, look, I'm gone.
Take the food.
Yeah, take the food. Take it. I don't even need it that much. I'm not even hungry no more.
We have chavs.
What's that? What is a chav?
Dario, I was about to say chav is. I remember listening to What's the Tea with RuPaul and Michelle, and she pronounced it Chavez. Well, what's the acronym meant to be? Council and very skint or something like that. But a chav it's a little bit like sportswear. Low renting.
Poor
They
think they're a bit gangster, but they're not. They're no.
Oh
no.
Okay. I know a lot of them then.
Yeah. And then
I know a lot of
girls. They all have they have the Croydon facelift, where they all have ponytails that pull at really, really tight ponytails.
So these are people?
That's it. Check the...
Okay. Oh. Council House and Violent. Okay. Okay. So these are not good people. Okay.
Yeah, trailer trash.
Okay.
And they always steal your chips, so you got to watch out.
Gotcha.
They're terrible chips.
Hey, I like Shane breaking it down for me right there. Put it in terms. I get it. I get it. I like that, Shane. Appreciate you, dog. I know exactly what he's talking about now. I don't like those. I don't like those. At first,
I love a chaff. I love that. I find it fascinating.
I mean, well, at first when she described it, she said low rise. She said low rise, like they like waist yoga pants or something like that. I was like, oh, that sounds kind of sexy. You mean like, I was saying
low rent. I was trying to think of the American sort of colloquialism for it, and somebody once said to me, "Chavs are very low rent." Shane is also a joke pit. He's a joke pit presenter, but I'm going to say, right, we're going to move on, because what we do at the end of Big World Small Talk is we always have a guest question, which I think is amazing. And unfortunately, because Dario is so bloody funny on this show, we keep having him back. So we can't ask him the magic horse and flying carpet question because he's already bloody answered it. He's too scared of having to clean the rug because of his aunt making him clean all the time that he chose the horse out of fear for a female family member. Yeah. So
100% correct.
We have chosen. I've come up with a new question, which was with you in mind. Okay. So here's the special guest question, Dario, and we can all answer it as well because we haven't answered it either. So, question is, would you rather read minds or talk to animals?
Ooh, this is easy. Easy one, y'all. I'd rather talk to animals. Here's why. Because I could read the minds of most people already. I could read the minds of most people. But I can't tell when this goddamn cat is hungry or not. You know what I mean? So, animals don't know how to talk. They just like to come up to you and just like purr and shit. You know what I mean? Like they just like rub up on you. They don't tell you, hey, look, I'm hungry, man. You know what I mean? Or anything. You know, like they don't say I just threw up on the couch. You know what I mean? like, hey, you need to go clean that up. So I'd rather talk to animals. You know, like think about this. If I ever got lost in the forest and say this huge bear pulled up to me and was like, I'm about to eat your ass up.
In a some kind of Honda.
What's his bad thing to me?
You know?
Calm down. We really just met.
Yeah, right. I could talk my way out of it. I'd be, hey, look, check this out. I'm from Chicago, and we have these things called Chicago bears. They're not like you. They're humans, and we love them. So, in a way, we all on the same team. You know what I mean? Like, I would talk my way out of that situation. you know, like that'd be me. I don't know. I would love to talk to animals, man, because I feel like it would use it to my advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be afraid to do anything if you could talk to animals. You know what I mean? I'm
gonna be pedantic now and say we can already talk to animals if we want to.
Okay,
they just can't understand us.
That's a good ass point.
But then we can read minds as well, kind of, because Twitter and Facebook is kind of everybody's thoughts. And I'm not sure I want to read any more of Facebook and Twitter and people's minds. It gets quite dark when people just write down what they're thinking.
Y'all are smart. Y'all are too damn smart for me. See, I went far left with my answer.
It was brilliant, and I was holding it in because I'm like, Sarah, don't.
She's going to change it.
And then I couldn't help it. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Dario, don't worry. I have changed the question to stop table question.
Okay, gotcha.
Read the question now.
The house and beat me up for that.
It makes sense.
Read minds or talk with animals.
There you go. I would definitely let her talk with an animal for sure, because I was still talking my way out of shit. I would talk my way out of things. I would also tell animals, you know what? I love you, chicken, but
I'm hungry.
That's a difficult conversation. Conversation.
Yes. This is going to hurt me a lot more than it hurts you. You know, Just saying. Just saying.
Earlier, Shane was saying, "Am I drinking baby blood?" No, Shane. I'm vegetarian.
Every time I crack an egg open, I'd be like, you know what? This is just to make all of us better. You know?
That was bad.
Chicken.
If you met a chicken and it asked you, "Am I going to die? Am I going to die soon? Are you going to kill me?" And you're like, I don't really know. You're going to kill me, aren't they? No, you'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Keep eating the corn, chicken. I just want to look after you.
Right. You can help me by helping yourself to this corn. You know what I mean? Like just to all the cows. Just eat that grass over there. Yes, it is greener on the other side.
How long before the government start fattening us up and killing us, I wonder? How long before they go, you know what, carbon emissions, all that with factory farming, let's just, we got people in prisons, we could just feed them up a bit. How long do you reckon?
I'm down for this. I'm down for this fight or flight. I'm down for it.
I like it.
I'm down.
Lucy. Yeah. Chickens don't have a low life expectancy. I don't know what the life expectancy is, but it doesn't need to be shortened, Shane. I'm going to Google it.
It needs to be. The chicken need to have a big enough life expectancy to get enough for 2 chicken sandwiches. However big you need to be. I mean,
chicken's personal life expectancy is for the whole of its life. That's the chicken's life expectancy. I would like to live to a ripe old age. Is the chicken's expectancy? Our expectancy of the chicken is to die quickly.
Yeah. I wonder if PETA is listening to this. If PETA is listening, I'm not sorry. I'm hungry.
PETA be even worse, because PETA, if animals could talk, they could start saying stuff like, "You don't speak for us." PETA,
yeah.
Why are you talking for us now? Huh? You ever been an animal? No. Yeah, you think you can represent us? You don't know anything about us.
That's a good man. I like the way Leon.
That guy's get animal.
This was hilarious.
How many animals were on the board of
Yesterday, before my gig, I got really nervous.
Would you want to eat a Tory?
Right, chickens live for 20 years, but they get murdered at 6 months. Shane.
Chickens live for 20.
They can live between 10 and 20 years, but I know for a fact that factory farm chicken, if they're lucky, they get 6 months and then they get killed. They get slaughtered for meat.
Oh, God. Look.
Right, that's the only person.
Come back next week.
The only person in this group right now that chickens speak. Yesterday, I was on my way to the gig. I was just about to go to the gig, and my friend Phil was running through my words with me on WhatsApp video. I was going through it, and he was giving me feedback as I'm getting in the car and pulling out of the driveway. And my chicken is walking up the road towards the main road because she's a little shit. And I'm out the car, and he's giving me feedback on my stand-up, and I'm going, "Hetty, get in the garden, you little shit! Get back in!" And he went, "What? He said, "Lucy, are you really chasing a chicken into your garden right now? You do live in the middle of nowhere, don't you?" And I was like, "I don't know how I can make this clear. I live in the middle of nowhere, and I'm surrounded by chickens."
Oh no, man! Look,
Lucy loves a murder mystery that is based in a small village because she is living that life.
That's I'm about to say.
The chicken did it.
Yeah, for real.
Chicken dog. Talk, chicken.
Why did the chicken cross the road? Give me a heart attack.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to know how a 20-year-old chicken tastes though. Like, what would that?
A bit like a Tory, I think. A bit like a Tory, not nice.
Like it's lived a nice full life, like it always wanted to, and then it's happy to just die naturally for you to eat it. That's how that chicken tastes.
I could imagine.
Our chickens lived to about 14 years old. Our oldest chicken made it to 14.
Wow. Was that before? Before life ended, or before you ended his life?
No, all our chickens, if they don't die by the fox, they die by natural causes. We do best to protect them.
Oh, but there are really thick people. Ray is there. Chickens are noted for their smarts. But there are really thick people. Does that mean we can murder and eat them? I say yes by that reasoning.
I mean, if they taste good.
Right, chickens are stupid. I don't know where you people have got this bad information. Chickens are so intelligent, and they're naughty, and they're calculating, and they're divisive.
Are they?
They have personalities. They want to live.
I guess.
Eat chickens. Or pigs. Pigs are really intelligent. This is taking a turn. Lucy, take over.
Yeah. It is taking a turn. Because now I feel bad for the animals.
Health.
I'm feeling worse every minute.
Yeah, I know.
Just to bring it back to the
documentary.
Right. First of all,
links in the comments.
Maybe we should just talk to people.
First of all, in my answer to this question, I would pay money to watch a documentary of Dario in the fucking woods. I mean, that would be, in his words, the dopest things I've ever seen. I would love to see that. Dario in the jungle.
Oh, man. It'd be me hiding like 90% of the movie and then talking my way out of some bullshit. You know, that'd be me. It'd be like, hey, look, man, I'm just trying to get back to Chicago. I only belong here. Or me asking Deers, I see you eating that. Is that healthy for me too?
Salmon looks tasty.
Yeah. Right. What should I eat? What shouldn't I eat? What should I stay away from? I don't know. What's down there?
A happy mushroom or
right? Mushroom? Yeah. Is this which one? Is this like the mushroom out of Mario, or is this one of those crazy mushrooms?
Is it safe? How much will I enjoy this one?
If you're talking to bears in the woods, you've already eaten the mushrooms.
Yeah. Right, man. Yeah, for real. If I'm talking to bears, I'm doing a lot more. I did so many mushrooms already. It's ridiculous.
I like what Paul said before. Paul said that why would the chicken or whatever speak English? And I would love that. Imagine you could speak to animals. Someone gave you an animal and it was French, and you could only speak English. So you'd have to go and get a translator. You'd have to translate in French. Chicken said to your French translator. Very tricky that.
Hey Siri.
Siri, the chicken says.
The chicken told me bonjour.
Does that mean you calling me an asshole? Is this chicken calling me an asshole? I'm gonna kill it.
Or tell the chicken. Say that in the phone. Chicken. Say that in the phone.
J'habite à Lucy's Garden. Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
I escaped, but she catch me again.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm hungry.
We've already overrun. I knew this was a bad idea to not make it a double edition where we just do back-to-back hour. This is ridiculous. Dario, we will have you on again. You've been amazing. Sarah, as always, fabulous. But we are going to have to wrap this up. If you are on Facebook, please go to the Big World Small Talk page and you will be able to find all of Dario's details on there because we've linked him in a lot of the posts. He is an amazing producer of B Plus Productions. Be Positive, B Plus, Be Positive Productions. You can find Leon on Leon Buck Comedy. That's LEON space BUK space comedy. For Bridgman Comedy as well. I'm Lucy Orchard Comedy. Thank you everybody for getting involved in the chat and please watching. And I understand that you're busy and that lockdown is a bit sad, but please see us again Sunday 10 p.m. UK time. More silly shenanigans and giggles because that's what we need right now, people.
We need it all.
So everybody, say goodbye. I'm going to end the broadcast. People in front of the board.
Good to see y'all. Good to see you.
Big buys.
Big world, big buys.